Hey guys, we're going to talk about six-word memoirs and bringing in our images. So hopefully you have written your six-word memoir and you are ready to make it into a digital piece of art. Mine was 32 silent circles. Are you there? So this is a picture that I took of my screen when nobody was having their camera on, which is the sadness of being a teacher these days. You can bring in your photo however you would like. So I have an Apple product. I just airdropped it from my phone. You could email it to yourself. You and I can work on that during work time to get that picture in. The other way that you can bring in a picture is to go and get like free images that are not, you don't have to pay an artist to use. You can't just go to Google and take any image. Artists take those pictures and they should be paid for their work. So if you go to Pixabay, I'll type it in the chat for you, and you can look for pictures. You can find a picture that is safe to use, which means that it's like copyright free. I can drag and drop it off here, or I can also download it. Okay, so say I didn't have my own picture, I would do a free download. I want to do it very small, the smallest picture that I can. Open it up. Here it is. Select the portion that I want. Control C for copy. Then I go into the shared document. I figure out which slide I'm supposed to work on. Drop it in. Okay, so whether you did your own picture or you used a Pixabay picture, it's fine. So now let's talk about cropping. Cropping, I come up to the center of the little square tool and I crop just the part that I want. Crop it, move it around. You want to try and fill as much space as you can with this background. Now, it's really fun to have fun. I think this is what you're going to enjoy. Go to Format, Format Options. I don't really want to put my words on top of this because I don't want to see the kids' names. I want to keep it anonymous, so I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to go down to Format Recolor, and I'm going to find some, different color effects. They're like filters that you can put on things until I find one that I like. And then I don't want it to be so bold. I want it to be less bright so that it, is in the background more. I'm going to increase my transparency so that my words maybe stand out more. So you can use these sliders to figure out like what you want your picture to be. Okay? You can play around with all these format options. And then we can talk about adding fonts and all that, okay? So say that was when I used my own photograph. I can do the same thing with the Pixabay copyright-free image. I'll go up to my cropper, crop out some of the maybe not so important stuff. I can even be kind of artsy about it. It doesn't have to be perfect because it might be nice to have the picture heavy down here and then put my text up there. Maybe I need to even take a little bit more out so that it fits. So the objective right now is to get your picture into your slide, and you're going to use your correct slide. Now, when you're resizing things, guys, always resize from the corners because it keeps the right proportions, okay? So the objective now is to get your picture onto your slide number and apply any filters or anything that you want to use to that. You don't have to use those filters, but I think it's fun and it kind of puts a little bit more emphasis on the writing if the filter is in the right place. And let me just demonstrate how to find those again. Okay, so I go into Format, Format Options. Sometimes it's in your bar if you've used it. I can have fun with any of these, and then Adjustments and Recolor are the ones that you really want to have fun with, okay? So you guys have about 10 minutes to bring that picture in, and then we'll come back and we'll look at some fonts. And remember that we want to set up a picture that we're going to be able to still read our fonts on, okay? So definitely change the transparency or the brightness of anything so that we can still read it on there and it's not too busy. Okay, so bring that picture into your slide. Thanks.